Hey folks, it's great to see you this week. You know, the fishing's doing really fantastic. You've got like a few different things happening. We've got outside on the Sound, which is like its own world, and then inside the bay, and then inside the harbor. So far, the harbors, I'm not seeing a whole lot of steady action. We're seeing more action in the evening. On some of the points inside the harbor, we do have seen some fluke is starting to go in these little areas where the spearing are coming out, little shedder crabs are coming out. We're going to be looking for probably another worm hatch. Again, we know all the way down to the east, we had that sand eel hatch. So you've got a lot of different fish that are, hatching right now in different stages. So that's what's happening. You get like lonely fish come in, start checking out inside the back bay of the harbors. On the outside of the bay, we've got bass chilling out. Also, weak fish have set up. Seeing a nice weak fish bite. That's usually along like the grass lines. I haven't seen the weak fish move out yet. Weak fish are mainly inside the main bay and inside the different harbors that we have, focusing in on those shrimp and spearing, which are hanging out along the eelgrass. That's a big hint. You want to look at that. Now, on the outside, there's a lot going on in the Sound. The Sound is still in like the low 50s, so the water's relatively clean. We're looking at a beautiful bass bite, both from the beach and from the boat. So you've got a lot of options, whether it's you're using lures or bait. They're both very effective. Trolling's been doing well. Some people don't enjoy trolling. They set up on the chunk bite, and that is doing just as well. So again, you have a lot of options. Flutter spoons, mojos, umbrella rigs, trolling wire, trolling mojos with braid, just straight out letting your boat drift and casting. That's with the boat action. And then go and do some fluking, because the fluking is doing really well. Those fluke are migrating from the east to the west. So you should see now they're pulling out a bit more. They were heavy in Stony Brook the last couple of weeks, and now they're starting to spread out a little bit towards the west. They're going to find those little hills and set up in little schools and catch these migrating smaller bait fish. So you got a lot of action. You have a lot of room. We do from what Cold Spring Harbor down to Stony Brook is our report area, all the way out to the Sound. So, those bluefish, they have not really shown up there. Bluefish in and out, but you're looking, they're probably set up way out in the middle of this, in the Sound there, like they do every year. And then they start going into their spawning phase, which is a really interesting thing to see, but another subject for another day. You want to get out there and have a good time. This Memorial Day, it's all about the veterans. Thank you very much for your sacrifice. We're speaking about veterans. We've got Operation Real Heroes, June 14th. And that's a huge thing here, and comes out of Huntington Harbor. And we've got so many local boat captains, charter guys, private people, all just doing our best to create a wonderful event. So, as always, thank you for supporting our family business, and I bid you peace and tight lines.